A 16-kilometer long roadshow. Just before this also, you had the Prime Minister going ahead and launching several development projects as well. This particular massive roadshow is also a big talking point right now as the Prime Minister is focusing on an infrastructure boost. He's going to be launching also this massive revamped seafront in Daman after the roadshow concludes. It's a 16-kilometer roadshow in which you're seeing supporters lining up on the streets. We'll be getting you those live images in this edition of 6 p.m. Prime. I'm Akshika Nandagopal. Here are the headlines. BJP Big Guns campaign in state of Karnataka. Amit Shah accuses Congress of politics over Lingayats. Prime Minister Modi, Nadda, Yogi Adityanath, 150 BJP leaders set to campaign over the next few days in the state. Bombay government's Karnataka quota move faces Supreme Court hurdle. Top court stays scrapping of 4% Muslim quota till May 9th as Bombay government is in agreement. Hunt on for Don Atiq's wife Shaista. Massive raids across Prayagraj. Police suspect the Mafia Begum is hiding at Ashraf's in-laws' residence. Political fight over release of Don Anand Mohan in Bihar. A man convicted of murder. BJP says Chief Minister Nitish is surrendering before Mafia. PTR tape sting DMK. BJP releases part 2 of the Tamil Nadu Finance Minister's purported audio tape where he can be heard saying the Chief Minister Stalin and family keep bulk of the money. Indian Navy ship INS Sumedha docks at Port Sudan for evacuation of Indian nationals. Operation Kaveri now on in full swing to bring stranded nationals back from the war-torn country. Let's get to a big news break that's coming in this evening from Tamil Nadu as the BJP has released yet another audio tape purportedly of the Tamil Nadu Finance Minister Palnivel Thiagarajan. This is the second such audio tape that's been released. Just a few days ago in part 1, he was purportedly heard talking about Udayanidhi Stalin as well as Stalin's son-in-law and the kind of wealth that they've amassed, saying that it runs up to the tune of 30,000 crores. In this particular audio, once again, Stalin, his family, finds a mention. Let me play out for you first the audio that the BJP has released in the state of Tamil Nadu.
I've been a long time proponent of one man, one post from the day I entered politics. I said what I like about the BJP, who looks after the party, who looks after the people, separate those, right? Here every district secretary wants to be MLA and minister. Who looks after the party, who looks after the party? Oh, it's easier to do money management. They've got a system where they're taking the bulk of the spoils. The party, which is CM son and son-in-law. Ask them to make the financing, right? So I decided after watching this for 8 months, this is not a sustainable model. The great luxury for me, if I put my papers in the short term, I get out before the shit starts blowing up in their face. And I have the kind of, cleanliness of my conscience. That I did not have to, it wasn't, I gave up the fight too early, I don't have to say. I said, I'm no longer the post, it's not my job. Somebody did it,
So that is the audio now that's been released once again by the BJP. The Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai has put out this tape and questioned the Tamil Nadu finance minister. In fact, also taunting the DMK, saying that you've got PTR praising the BJP in this audio. Pramod Madhav is joining us with more details on this. Pramod, this is as embarrassing as it really gets for the Tamil Nadu finance minister, for the DMK. So far, the Stalin government, the DMK has refrained from commenting, but with part 2 now coming out, the pressure no doubt is building on them.
It absolutely is. In fact, the reply to these legal notices by T.R. Balu, Udayanidhi Stalin and for RS Bharati, Annamalai, Indian included the first audio clip of alleged PTR Thiagarajan. This is what he said, that even Thiagarajan has said in that manner. That way, Annamalai actually used the first clip as in support for his DMK files. Now he has released a second one. In this also, the person speaking in that audio clip is talking about DMK, is talking about like amassing a lot of wealth, is talking about the son and the son-in-law, and he claims that any other person in the party is acting like a minister, and he also could see that the person lamenting about how that the power is not like one person, holding one position. This is where like the person speaking in that audio also claims in a kind of way appreciating BJP. So all this Annamalai is taking is in his favor, claiming that he claims that even the finance minister is actually appreciating what BJP is doing. Now, earlier, for the earlier video also, PTR did not go ahead with any kind of legal, be it activity or taking any kind of legal step. He only said that the particular audio is false, and it has been, like he said, that so these are only ways of trying to break the bond between the chief minister and him. But here is another audio, and this one, the contents of this audio is much more stronger, and we are waiting for a response from DMK on this.
Things like, if I leave, if I quit, then it's the DMK that faces a problem. Then in the audio tape, there's a part where, in fact, there's a mention of Stalin's son, of his son-in-law, and about how it's essentially a yes-sir party that's running. So we'll have to see what kind of response comes in. But for the first audio tape that was released a few days ago, again by the BJP, the Tamil Nadu finance minister took to social media with a detailed statement where he disputed all of these claims, saying that the audio is completely fake. We leave it to you, the viewer, to decide if this is fake or not. Let's play out for you part one of this audio of the Tamil Nadu finance minister.
Both Uday and Sabri have realized that they made more money over here than they dreamt of in their lives. And now it's getting to be a problem how to handle it, how to manage it, how to do the paper there. And all thing make 10, 20, 30, 50 crores. Simply with 3 and 5,000 crores. Very close at one. How do you do 5,000 crores without being effectively, without making yourself what is impossible?
So Prime Minister Narendra Modi is currently in Daman holding a massive 16-kilometer roadshow. Earlier today, he was in Thiruvananthapuram of Kerala, where he launched Kerala's first Vande Bharat Express train. There were images that came in of him interacting with little children. The entire focus of his 2-day trip in Kerala has been all about photo ops, all about optics, all about symbolism. Let's get you some of the highlights.
A namaskaram in Modi style.
Nallavarai, Malayali, Snehitare, Namaskaram.
Complete with the roadshow. A development push.
Honorable Prime Minister for sparing his valuable time to be here with us and flagging off the prestigious Vande Bharat Express train to Kasaragod.
Are you from?
And interactions with Kerala's future.
आप बढ़िया हिंदी बोलते हैं, कविता भी लिखते हो, विज्ञान भी करते हो, इतने सारे टैलेंट.
Prime Minister Modi's 2-day Kerala visit was packed with photo ops and symbolism. From Kochi to Thiruvananthapuram, it was a saffron show all through. On day 2 of his Kerala tour, Prime Minister Modi took part in a mega roadshow on the streets of Thiruvananthapuram as huge crowds showered petals on him.
Yesterday, Prime Minister praised the culture of Kerala. He said it's very God's own country has been blessed with a lot of rich historic culture. So that's exactly what they are also, the people of Kerala are also showing to Prime Minister.
The Prime Minister, accompanied by the Kerala Chief Minister and Thiruvananthapuram MP Shashi Tharoor, then flagged off the state's first Vande Bharat Express.
Started. History has been created. A milestone achievement in the history of railways in Kerala and a proud moment for all Keralites.
The Vande Bharat Express, which connects the state capital with the northernmost Kasaragod district of Kerala, has been projected by many as the alternative to LDF government's ambitious semi-high-speed rail corridor Silver Line.
Time to be here with us and flagging off the prestigious Vande Bharat Express train to Kasaragod.
Prime Minister Modi was also seen meeting children in the train as they shared portraits, paintings and poems with him.
केरला को अपनी पहली वंदे भारत ट्रेन मिली है। आज कोच्चि को वाटर मेट्रो की नई सौगात मिली है। रेलवे से जुड़े अनेक प्रोजेक्ट्स मिले हैं। कनेक्टिविटी के साथ साथ आज केरला के विकास से जुड़े और भी प्रोजेक्ट्स का लोकार्पण और शिलान्यास हुआ है।
The Prime Minister also responded to the frequent federalism under attack taunt by Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan with a message of cooperative federalism.
हमारी सरकार कोऑपरेटिव फेडरलिज्म पर बल देती है। राज्यों के विकास को देश के विकास का सूत्र मानती है। केरला का विकास होगा तो भारत का विकास और तेज होगा।
Prime Minister Modi's meet with youngsters, church heads and film stars, coupled with mega road shows, has kicked off the 2024 election campaign in Kerala for the BJP. With Shibimol KG in Thiruvananthapuram, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's take a look at how the BJP is fared so far in Kerala. Whether it's the general election or assembly election, they've really struggled to open their account in the state. Let's take a look at the numbers first for the BJP. The assembly elections in Kerala, 2021, they were out for a duck. In 2016, they managed one seat. In 2011, also it was 0. But here's where there's some hope for the Saffron Party. Because if you look at their numbers, vote share-wise, it's going up. 2011, it was at 6%. In 2016, 10%, and then gone up marginally in 2021 to 11%. It hasn't translated necessarily to seats, but they're counting on the Prime Minister's role and a big campaign by the BJP, the Christian outreach also being counted as a factor for the BJP, hoping to open their account at least in the general elections next year. With that, I'm slipping into a short break here on 6 p.m. Prime. Coming up on the other side, a story we're not taking our focus away from. The latest in the Atiq Ahmed case and the hunt for Atiq's wife, Shaista Parveen. Massive raids that were conducted in Prayagraj today. Have they got any leads about her whereabouts? We'll tell you in just a bit.
Ahead of Karnataka election. Now that was the hijab controversy that really grabbed global headlines just a few months earlier. There were some girls who really fought for wearing the hijab inside educational institutions. Many of them were heckled and there was a lot of pushback. The state government of Karnataka also reached they argued in the High Court that hijab should not be allowed inside educational institutions. At this point, that debate still continues, while one of those girls, Tabassum Sheikh, who was really at the forefront fighting for hijab for Muslim girls who want to make that a choice or who want to wear it inside institutions, she went into exams right during those months of the controversy and now has come out with flying colours. This is a mention that we make here because it appeared almost as if Tabassum had to make a choice between her faith or education. Tabassum has now topped her exams. This is the latest we get. She's topped her art stream in her PU examinations. Speaking exclusively to India Today, she's shared her experience on what went through that period during that hijab controversy and says that her parents completely encouraged her to pursue her education despite all that happened in the background when it came to hijab. Let's have a listen as she emphasizes that education is certainly paramount.
For attention to those questions. Talking about mental health, I'm sure you would have gone through a lot of challenges around the year 2020 or 2021 when the whole hijab controversy happened. So tell us a bit about how you dealt with it.
It was a period of uncertainty. I was very confused and depressed because, like I said, because the hijab is an integral part of my identity and also my religion. But first, it is a part of my identity, right? It is something which I've been wearing the hijab since I was 5. So it was very difficult for me to give it up, and I didn't want to. It's a secular country. I should be allowed to wear my hijab while I pursue my education. So it felt very unfair, very unjust, and. When the verdict came out, my parents, they encouraged me to comply with the orders, and I did not attend college for 2 weeks because I was very confused about what I should do. But my parents said that if I was able to acquire an education, then I could get to a position where I could prevent such injustices from happening in the future. So that was my main motive for continuing to attend college.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Nearly 10 days since the killing of Atiq Ahmed, and the revelations continue to pour out about his extortion empire. But even as we focus on that, we're not going to take our eyes away from the hunt for two people, for Shaista Parveen, Atiq's wife, and Guddu Muslim, a key aide, another main accused in the Umesh Pal murder case. Let's round up for you all the updates you need to know on that big story in our next report.
A manhunt is on for Atiq Ahmed's wife Shaista Parveen and associate Guddu Muslim. While the whereabouts of Shaista are not yet known, her new photographs have surfaced. Sources say the police suspect, Shaista, could have taken shelter at a house owned by the in-laws of Atiq's brother Ashraf. Ashraf's widow is staying in Hatua. According to sources, the police got this tip-off after they raised the bounty on Shaista to 1 lakh rupees from the existing bounty of 50,000 rupees. Sources say the police have traced the last location of Atiq Ahmed's henchman, Guddu Muslim, to Odisha and Chhattisgarh. An aide of Guddu Muslim has revealed he's grown a beard to dodge the police. Earlier, the police had traced Guddu Muslim to Karnataka. The police probe is bringing out more information on slain mafia don Atiq Ahmed's links to the Pakistani spy agency, the ISI. Sources say Atiq and Ashraf helped terror suspect Zishan Kamar, who was arrested from Prayagraj in 2021. Atiq and Ashraf allegedly helped Zishan get a passport. Zishan was allegedly staying in Atiq's hideout in Prayagraj's Kareli. He was arrested from there by the Delhi police in 2021. Sources say that Zishan was hiding the smuggled weapons in a poultry farm in Naini. Notably, the arms used to kill Umesh Pal allegedly came from Pakistan. Even the Zigana pistol that was used to murder Atiq Ahmed and Ashraf has a Pakistan connection. Meanwhile, the UP police has recreated the encounter that killed Atiq's son Asad Ahmed. Asad, one of the prime accused in the Umesh Pal murder, was killed in an encounter in Jhansi, UP on April the 13th. The police claim Asad was killed in retaliatory firing after he attacked the police. The probe in the Umesh Pal murder has also gathered steam. The police have found this CCTV footage from a Lucknow ATM. The footage from February the 24th shows a man withdrawing money at 9:12 p.m. in Lucknow. Police sources claim the man in the footage is Asad's aide, Ateen Zafar, and he was using a card allegedly belonging to Asad. On the same day, Umesh Pal was murdered in Prayagraj. The police suspect Asad was trying to derail the investigation by creating a false alibi for himself in Lucknow.
The hunt for Shaista is on for Prayagraj police, and the police teams are raiding at various places of Prayagraj for Shaista. Guddu Muslim is also another factor which is missing for quite some time now. He's keeping on changing the location one after another. While on the other hand, the Atiq Ahmed office, which witnessed the blood stains yesterday, has been completely barricaded by the police of Prayagraj. With cameraman Neeraj Kumar, Samarth Srivastav for India Today.
Let's also round up for you all the updates that have come in the investigation into Atiq Ahmed's killing. What are the shooters revealed so far to the special investigation team? First, the shooters were reportedly inspired by Sidhu Moosewala's murder in May last year. So they watched the videos that had emerged of that incident, of that killing, to take inspiration for the killing of Atiq Ahmed. They were inspired by the entire plot that was hatched by gangster Lawrence Bishnoi. And they said very clearly to the SIT reportedly that it was gangster Lawrence Bishnoi whose ideology and methods they tried to follow. They watched several of his interviews and thereby wanted to become a big gangster, as they say, like Bishnoi. They reportedly fired 34 bullets in a matter of 16 seconds at both Atiq as well as his brother Ashraf. So clearly Atiq and Ashraf stood no chance. 16 seconds, 34 bullets. Let's get you another story this evening on 6 p.m. Prime. Horrifying one that's coming from Bihar, of a man convicted for murder walking out of prison, and add to that, adding salt to the victim's wounds there, is Chief Minister Nitish Kumar actually welcoming and greeting this dawn. He's called Bihar's Bahubali, and this gangster turned Neta Anand Mohan Singh is a convicted killer. He's now been released. The Bihar Chief Minister was seen welcoming Anand Mohan, who's been convicted in the 1994 murder of the then District Magistrate of Gopalganj. Anand Mohan was out of jail on parole for the third time for his son's engagement, who's an RJD MLA, by the way. He was informed during the function that, forget parole, he's been released from jail. Top Bihar leaders like the Chief Minister, his Deputy Tejasvi Yadav, JDU Chief Lalan Singh were all present at the engagement ceremony. All of this has been made possible because the Nitish government tweaked prison rules to facilitate the release of Anand Mohan from jail. Anand Mohan pointed to the release of Bilkis' rapist by the Gujarat government when questioned about the Nitish government's role in his release.
रहा है कि आरजेडी के दबाव के कारण नीतीश कुमार और
कहने के लिए बहुत कुछ कहते। गुजरात में भी नीतीश कुमार और आरजेडी के दबाव में कुछ फैसला हुआ है, उसको जाके देख लीजिए। माला पहना के कुछ लोग छोड़े गए हैं, वो आरजेडी और नीतीश कुमार के दबाव में।
सरकारी पदाधिकारी के अलग नियम होगा और आम आदमी के लिए अलग, और यह केवल एक व्यक्ति का नहीं है, बल्कि इसमें 27 लोगों की रिहाई हुई है। और परिहार बोर्ड होता है, जिस परिहार बोर्ड में जनता दलियों और महागठबंधन के घटक दल का कोई प्रतिनिधि नहीं रहता है। तो स्वाभाविक है, ये परिहार बोर्ड को अधिकार है, और अधिकार के तहत आम और खास में कोई आम व्यक्ति की हत्या हो जाएगी तो वो 14 साल 15 साल में अपने व्यवहार के चलते छूट गया, और कोई खास आदमी का हो गया तो वो अस्थायी रूप से रह जाएगा। ये तो कहीं से न्याय संगत समानता के सिद्धांत के विपरीत भी है।
कानून में बदलाव का लाभ उनको भी मिला, वो भी एक व्यक्ति हैं, लेकिन बहुत सारे लोगों को इसमें फ़ायदा हुआ है और सरकार नियम और कानून में बदलाव करती है तो बहुत सारे चीज़ों को देखती है। कोई एक व्यक्ति विशेष के लिए कानून में बदलाव नहीं किया जाता है, लेकिन इसका लाभ उनको मिला आदरणीय आनंद मोहन जी को, ये हम लोगों के लिए खुशी की बात है।
ये न्यायिक प्रक्रिया है, प्रशासनिक प्रक्रिया है, उसको पूरा हो जाएगा तो उसी तरह से काम लिया जाएगा। लेकिन ये जो है दो तरह की बातें नहीं होनी चाहिए, एक ही तरह का नियम सब पर लागू होना चाहिए।
मतलब उस तरह के मामले में और लोग बंदे हैं तो उनके साथ भी प्रक्रिया होनी चाहिए।
सब उसी तरह से, एक तरह से लाभ के सामने दो तरह की बात तो हो नहीं सकती है, एक ही तरह की बात होनी।
And that's all we have time for in this edition of 6 p.m. Prime. Thanks very much for tuning in. Coming up on the other side, Nabila Jamal gets you all the latest political action coming in from Karnataka. Details of the BJP's comprehensive campaign strategy coming your way in just a few moments from now. Is fired another attack at Akhilesh Yadav, accusing him once again of shielding Atiq. Ahead of the municipal polls in UP, the BJP has been targeting Akhilesh, accusing him of helping the mafia during his stint as Chief Minister.
मंचलों का हौसला भी बढ़ाया तुम्ही ने था, हाथों में तमंचा भी थमाया तुम्ही ने था। सम्मान मंचलों को अब वापस दिलाइए, सम्मान मंचलों को अब वापस दिलाइए।
So that's the BJP video. Soon after, the Samajwadi Party hit back with their own video highlighting their charge of a complete breakdown of law and order in Uttar Pradesh under Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, and have claimed the people of UP will now clearly choose SP to undo the wrongs of the BJP. Let's listen to the SP's video.
जो जनता को सताए हैं हम उनको हटाएंगे, जो जनता को सताए हैं हम उनको हटाएंगे। यूपी में फिर से हम अपना झंडा लहराएंगे, यूपी में फिर से हम अपना झंडा लहराएंगे, यूपी में फिर से हम तिरंगा लहराएंगे।
So in this age of everyone being on Ozempic and wanting to lose weight, there is a healthier alternative available to you. It is a superfood. It's called Baobab. It's taken the entire world by storm. The internet is in a tizzy, and all the people who are taking to wellness and more holistic ways to lose weight are looking at Baobab now. So even if you're a vegan and you're not getting enough calcium, Baobab is the way to go. Just say the superfoods are especially foods that are aiding your regular food, and superfoods really help you get the right kind of minerals, vitamins, and different areas of your body that are deficient of many things. You can achieve them through superfoods.
So this comes from Zambia. Its baobab tree is known as the tree of life. It's a prebiotic fiber as well, so it helps with weight loss. It helps with your immunity as well.
The skin glow, apparently help in weight loss, it balances blood sugar levels. It also is a well-known anti-inflammatory, so it's actually a something that can help in pain, and it was previously used in rheumatoid arthritis as well.
Cutting across age groups, you can have it. It's not bad tasting at all. It's not the greatest, it's not a dessert. So be kinder when it comes to superfoods. Every superfood will have its own distinctive taste. This one does too, but this is very tolerable. And it's just like the way you're not scared of having any other food that is lying in your kitchen, and you have that for your breakfast, or you have your fruits, or you have your regular lunch and dinner. Incorporate superfoods in your regular life and see how your life turns around.
co-presented by Star Health Insurance, the health insurance specialist. Co-powered by Jaguar. Discover the magic of smart lights.
"16 days to go for polls.